Guys, making a product ad sounds simple until you actually need to create the final video. You may already have a good product photo, but that is only the starting point. You still need to build the scene, add movement, and make everything look natural in a vertical format. For many brands, the traditional process also involves organizing a shoot, finding a location, and coordinating the people involved. Even one short ad can require a lot of preparation before editing begins. I'm Daniel. Welcome to my channel where I make smart tutorials. Today, I'll show you how to make AI video ads with Ima Studio. For this demo, I'll turn a simple t-shirt photo into a short vertical apparel ad. This video is sponsored by Ima Studio, and I'll keep the walkthrough practical, so you can see the full process from product photo to finished AI ad. Also, I've left all the useful links in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out. Let's get into it. Alright folks, we're now inside Ima Studio. The platform brings different AI models into one workspace, but today I want to focus on one practical workflow, turning a basic product photo into a short video ad. For this example, I'm using a t-shirt. Inside the platform there are different agents for specific types of content, so I choose the apparel agent. Guys, this gives us a setup designed around placing the product on a person, rather than starting from a completely blank prompt. First, I upload the t-shirt photo. Then I choose the category and decide what kind of setting I want for the final image. For me, the scene matters because clothing usually feels more convincing in a lifestyle environment than against a plain background. Friends, I can also upload the reference image for the model. I am using a gym photo, which gives the system a clearer idea of the person and the overall visual direction. Since the final ad is meant for short-form platforms, I'll also choose the 9:16 format. Once everything is ready, I click Generate. Ima Studio analyzes both images and understands that one is the product, while the other provides the reference for the person and scene. What feels practical to me is that I do not need to describe every small detail from scratch, because the system already has real visual inputs to work with. And folks, here is the generated result. For a first version, this already gives us a useful campaign image. The model is wearing the t-shirt, and the scene feels much more complete than the original flat product photo. Of course, I would still inspect the details before moving forward. With AI-generated clothing, I usually check the logo, fabric, and overall fit. If something looks noticeably wrong, I can adjust the instructions or generate another version before animating it. Guys, let me take a little break to ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, but helps me make even more fun tutorials for you. Thanks! Now let's animate the result. The good news is that I do not need to leave the agent or open another tool. I simply continue inside the same conversation. I select the image we have just created and describe the movement I want. I ask for a gentle camera push, some natural motion in the hair and clothing, and a slight turn that keeps the t-shirt logo visible. Mates, the agent recognizes that I want to create a video and prepares the next step automatically. It expands my prompt and adds a new video node beside the generated image. Before starting, I can review the prompt and adjust the main settings. For this example, I choose Dance 2.0, keep the vertical 9:16 format, and create a 10-second clip in the higher quality mode. Once everything looks right, I send it for generation. What I find useful here is that every stage remains connected on the same canvas. I can clearly follow the project from the original product photo to the campaign image, and now the animated version. And guys, here is the result. The model moves naturally, the camera gives the scene a little more energy, and the t-shirt remains the main focus throughout the clip. I can download the finished video directly from this node. I can also return to an earlier step and adjust the image or movement without rebuilding the whole project from the beginning. For me, this is what makes the agent practical. It turns a single product photo into a complete ad concept inside one connected workspace. Some major campaigns will still require a full professional production. However, folks, for many product ads, Ima Studio can replace part of the traditional shooting process. A regular shoot can require significant coordination before the first version is even ready. Here, a brand can start with one product photo and move toward a finished video without arranging a new production every time. That can reduce costs, shorten the creative cycle, and make it easier to produce more ad variations for different campaigns. Friends, there is also a publish option for sharing the result inside the platform's community. After each generation, I can also leave feedback and indicate whether the output matched the direction I wanted. So in one workflow, we have taken a simple t-shirt photo and turned it into a vertical video ad. We created the lifestyle image first, added movement, and prepared a finished creative for short-form platforms. And we completed the main creative process without organizing a separate location shoot or filming the product with a model. So mates, that is how to make AI video ads with Ima Studio. The workflow is simple. You turn a product photo into a finished video ad by generating the image, adding motion, and exporting the final result. For me, the biggest value is that brands do not need to organize a traditional shoot for every new creative. Starting with one product photo can reduce production costs, shorten the creative cycle, and make it easier to produce more ad variations. Guys, I would still review the final result before using it in a campaign, because small visual details matter. But for e-commerce sellers, marketers, and visual brands, Ima Studio offers a practical way to scale ad production more efficiently. If you're excited to try it out, or if you've already used it and have some thoughts to share, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and till next time!